Yeah, it's another day, baby. We are in the building. Oh man, I tell you, I gotta laugh. I gotta laugh. I got to laugh. Oh man, I tell you, I gotta laugh. We got echoes. We got echoes. Oh man, I tell you, I gotta laugh. We got. So it's another day. It's another day. We are looking at November 20, November 28th. Day. It's a beautiful day. You know, it's another day. I mean, we're gonna start with a little current events. You know how we do. Something that's very, very interesting. Um, but I tell you, there's a young man named Rome the Don. Now I talk about Rome the Don a lot. He, I mean, I tease him a lot only because he is improving. He's getting better. So we could tease him because there's some kind of improvement. Now, if there wasn't any improvement, the teasing and all of that, it would be a waste of time. So we don't like to waste our time. So because we're not wasting our time, we're gonna talk about Rome the Don. Quick fast. So transmission. Okay, this is the current events. He's going at this transmission. It's been 1 week. 1 week. Transmission came out today after 1 week. Um, Very interestingly, it's out in one piece. Now, at this point, it just appears that there's a lot of yeah, Major Payne. Shout outs to Major Payne. Major Payne is in the building. So he finally got it out today. Um, I'm gonna say congratulations because just some people made a bet with me to say that it was gonna take them 2 weeks to get it out. Yeah, Major Payne is saying it's about time. Uh, I really thought it would have took him one day, you know, but at the end of the day, he's in good spirit, and he's doing his thing. He's definitely doing his thing, and he's building up, and he's getting better, I must say. Now, long story short, transmission is out, and we got to swap a transmission because the transmission we had is the wrong one. So now we got to wait until Monday for him to get the transmission. But he's got quite a few things that he has to do. So hopefully he's able to finish up those things tomorrow and get it ready for installation. So, you know, interestingly though, half the battle is over. So on Wednesday, I'm gonna give y'all an update and let y'all know where he's at and how he has come along. Because we talking about the transmission to where it's taking it out, it's prepping it, the new one, prepping the new one, and putting it back in, getting it in, and making sure that it's right, making sure that it's in. So thus far, he did pretty well, pretty decent. It should have took 1 day to take out. It took 1 week, but hey, let's see what it is. Because 1 day compared to 1 week, something that's supposed to take 1 day and it takes a week, I don't think it's too bad because it's his first transmission. So it's not too bad. I must say, first transmission. It is an Acura. Not to say an Acura is that difficult, but it's his first time. So we're gonna let him slide on that. And we just got to keep it going, keep it flowing, because it is what it is. It just is what it is. Shout outs to Major Payne, coming through, coming through. She roamed the dawn in action, by the way, Major Payne, just what do you think about you see him in action? Did he look like he's pretty equipped? Like did it look like he know what he's doing, so to speak? Or was it like suspect? Would you have him work on your car? Um Let me know what you think. Would you actually let him work on your car? She says, shaking my head. So, well, I'm glad to know that she would have roamed the dawn work on her car. Because, at the end of the day, he would. Okay. I thought that was a yes, but I guess it was a no. Okay. All right. He's improving. He's definitely getting better. You know, one of my thoughts is that the more that you do it, the better you get. So he's working on his own car, and I will keep everyone posted on the end product. You know, he he's doing his thing. He's definitely getting busy, doing what he got to do for the past. Today's Saturday. I'd say for the past 2 days, he's been doing his thing. So let's see if it lasts. Let's see how he does. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. Um, Topic of the day. We're still in the current events because I still want to touch on a couple of things. Um, what we're talking about today. Today's topic is gonna be what's your age limit? Um, would you date somebody older? And if so, older, what's the limit? Would you date somebody younger? If it's younger, what's the age limit? You know what I mean? So, um, I want to hear about that. I want to hear about that from those who are out there. Want to politic with some people. I'm in the talking mood. I believe phone lines is up. Y'all know the number 718-313-0720. So, yeah, definitely holla at me with this one. And it's not just to say, yeah, I take somebody younger. It's got to be 5 years younger. Why? Or if it's, oh no, they got to be the same age. Why? Well, let me not say why. Why is one of those terms when I was in nursing, psych, when I used to take psych class, why was not a good word to use. Only because I forgot the term the teacher used. Um, Now, this was a teacher that gave me a name, characterized me, diagnosed me for something that I thought was a little crazy. I ain't gonna get into that, but yeah. What's the reason? What's the reason that you would say you would not, or you would date a person that's 10 years younger than you, or 10 years older than you? What's the reason? Um, just we're gonna talk about that. Um, Somebody who I mean got a lot of respect and a lot of love for her. She's experienced, major pain. I want to hear what your thoughts are, how you feel about that. you know. By the way, By the way, I want to give a big shout out to my good buddy Rob. Okay, Rob. Rob is my good buddy. I just been thinking about him. Loves cars. Kind of remind me of myself. He's one of those guys that's very determined. He will take his car apart, do whatever he's got to do, and I think he's currently working on a Benz, CL 500, and he's very determined. Now I don't know nobody as determined as him. Maybe that's why I say he remind me of myself, because he's gonna not stop until he get the job done. Angie is in the building. Big shout out to Angie. We're gonna get to Angie in a second. So Rob, Heather, what's going on, young lady? Heather is in the building. Yeah. So so Rob is one of those guys. He's very he's just he's just big on doing what he got to do with all these cars. He has about maybe 10 cars over there, and I think he got okay. There we go. Holla at me. What's going down?
And just came back from my mom.
Okay, okay. How was that? How was that?
Kind of sounds far.
I'm repeat that.
I said you sound kind of far.
Sound kind of far. Uh-huh. Alright, let me see what I could do to enhance that. Let's see what we're working with. Is it any better
My
now?
phone is up to full volume, so I know it's not my phone.
All right, but you able to hear me though, right?
Huh?
You able to hear me though, right?
I can hear you, but it sounds a bit far.
All right. So I think it'll get better once it warm up. It's like a car, I think.
Okay.
All right. So
Well,
quick
the
question for you.
topic of today, right? Dating somebody older or younger.
Yeah. Now I want to know if it's what's your ideal? Is it older or is it younger? And if so, either which way, how much years up and how much years down? And tell me the reason.
Well, I have dated younger and I have dated older. Um, the older guy was 8 years older than me,
Okay.
and the youngest guy was probably, Lord, probably like 10 years younger than me.
All right. All right. Like, what do you prefer? Do you prefer the older or the younger?
Honestly, older.
Mm.
It's
Oh,
a little bit better to deal with an older person because, as you know, women mature faster than men. So that difference of age, it's a lot.
I've heard that's a
With
myth.
a younger guy,
Okay. I've kind of heard that's a myth though. But yeah. So let me ask you a question though. Why was it better? Is it that, obviously, I guess with the older guy, you stayed in the house a lot more and you watched TV a lot more and you, probably ate cookies a lot more and used a lot of Ben
no, no,
Gay, or
no,
what's going on? What?
no. We went out.
Not to
He was older
parties,
than
right?
me. I was actually 19 at the time.
Ah,
So 19, 19 plus 8, he was like 27. He was on his late 20s.
Okay.
So
Well,
he wasn't a homebody. We went out. We went out to different places.
all right. All right. See, here's the difference. Because, like, at 19, it's going to be a big difference if you date a 27-year-old versus dating a 15-year-old or or even a 10-year-old. Big difference. What about I'm talking about, like, let's say you're now, because now,
Now at this age,
yeah,
Lord have mercy.
now at this age, it's like, you could kind of size up, like, somebody that's 20 or somebody that's 30, you know, meaning mid to late 20s to in their 30s or whatever. Basically, they finances, some of the times a young boy finances could be way better than old boy finance. So now you got.
Yeah, it's not, to me. It wasn't about the finances. You could have all the money in the world and still be an a-hole
Douchebag.
and not
Okay.
know how to treat people.
Okay. But
So it wasn't about the money for me
all right, but
because I was working. I had my own money, so.
okay. So which one did you prefer? You preferred the older guy, but why? What was the let me I'm trying to cut out the why business. What was the reason you enjoyed the older guy more?
The maturity level.
The maturity level. So that's what I want to ask you. What is it, did you enjoy it more because you got to sit up in the house, or you it's not much physical
No,
activities?
no, 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 no. I'm talking about the maturity level when it comes to the relationship.
Ah, okay.
I don't mind going out. I don't mind staying home. I'm a home person, but I can go out. I'm not like, you know I'm not gonna be like a what you call those birds, the ostrich, with my head buried in the sand. I'm not that type of person.
All right,
I can go out. I can enjoy myself.
but
It's
listen,
just
listen. Oh, hold on a
uh-huh.
second. I hate to cut you off, but I'm like, which one do you think you're gonna have more fun with, Grandpa or Young Buck?
It depends on what you're into.
Okay, got
If
you.
you're gonna go out, okay, let's say I'm gonna go out with a 20-something-year-old.
Yeah,
I know his type of mood is,
turn up.
let's go to a nightclub,
Yeah,
let's get wasted,
yeah. Oh no,
bring the hookah,
no.
bring the you know, you're doing too much.
All right, but
And then
what about the young
uh-huh.
buck who's telling you, okay, you know what? Let's go to the races. I got my fast car. I want to go speeding. I'm gonna, I'm gonna race. I'm gonna make some money tonight. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna get the adrenaline pumping because we're gonna be running from the cops. And then, we're gonna get the adrenaline pumping because my car got about 550 horsepower right now. And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna have you in the front seat, and I'm gonna be whipping it like zing, 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 zing. And I'm gonna, you know.
Okay, not to be a fun killer, but that driving like a maniac, and you know I've been in a car accident before, and it kind of scared me a little bit.
Okay.
So I'd be a little bit worried about crashing.
Okay. So that's not your thing.
That's not my thing. If you want to race and you want to drive fast and everything, I can be there for you, but not inside the car. I can be outside the car.
But baby, let me tell you, you with your man, and your man is saying, "Let's go." I'm hyped. That's the young cat. I'm hyped. I want to go racing. I'm about to put up. It's either I'm gonna make 10 grand or I'm gonna lose 10 grand, and I'm hyped. I'm ready. Now you got your other older gentleman that's gonna say, "Hey, listen, um, Brady Bunch is coming on tonight, and I think they giving the reruns, and I definitely don't want to miss this. Okay, let's take that in. I got popcorn, and we gonna enjoy that."
I can do that. I can do the just staying at home
What, what,
watching old shows
which one you
with the
rather?
popcorn and
Which one you rather?
is he cooking for me?
Nah, he don't know how to cook.
He don't know how to cook. All right, is he willing to cook something with me?
No, he just want to watch Brady Bunch.
So guess what? I'm staying home by myself.
What? No, what about? I'm saying. Oh, I'm. So you're not
I
gonna
know
go
I
out with
understand what
young
you're
boy?
saying. I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying like if I'm going out with you, let's say you call me up. I don't care where we going. I'm going with you.
Okay, but like that's what I'm saying. With the young boy is saying, "Yo, we going racing." All right, and then after that, just to spice it up a little bit, motel, hotel, because the adrenaline is pumping. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you want to be Jason Statham for the night, huh?
Hey, I mean,
I could be down with that. I'm not. I don't have a problem with doing that.
okay,
It's
so
just
so that's what I'm saying.
I
With the
wonder. Okay, so if I'm going out with a young guy
yeah,
and I'm doing all of this, if God forbid, we get caught by the police or whatever, I'm not going to jail.
nah, you get a couple of tickets. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Pay the tickets off. Bang, bang, bang. That's it. He already made 10 grand anyway. So he okay. So what? He paid 5 grand. Lawyer get rid of the tickets. He's still pocketing 5 grand for the night. It's good money and have fun. What do you say?
Okay, I can do that.
So so now you prefer a younger dude then?
I mean, yeah, well, every now and then, if that's what you're gonna do every day of the night, and that's
No,
what we're
no,
gonna
no,
do
no, no,
throughout, then
no. Just on a Saturday night, or on a Saturday night, or on a going out kind of night. You know that kind of night.
yeah,
So
okay.
all right. So obviously, I'm just kidding, but you do prefer the older guy because definitely more mature and it's more subtle. Is that's basically what it is, right?
I mean, I like a person who knows basically who they are. It's not, out there trying to find out who I want to find out who I am. I want to see who I am. Meanwhile, you playing a lot of games. You doing, little kid nonsense. I can't deal with that.
Okay, okay.
I can't deal with that. You see the guy that I told you that I went out with and he wanted to drive my car?
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah,
young.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
in his 20s.
Okay.
He's in his 20s and you're trying to steal my car. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's a little reckless though. That dude was a little reckless. I'm just thinking about, like, let's say my young buddy Rome the Don. Rome the Don go out with a female. Yeah, he's gonna try to impress her. He could be driving a minivan. He's gonna front like he's driving a Ferrari. And he's gonna possibly be a lot more reckless than that older dude. But it might be a lot more fun. You know what I'm saying? And I think you only live once, so you gotta enjoy yourself and have fun. Even though some
Yeah,
some some young people are boring as hell,
mhm. There's
right?
no problem with you going out there enjoying yourself and having fun and doing, new things. But there's a limit. There's a limit to what you can do. Because if you're gonna go out there and you're gonna be reckless with your life and your freedom, and you're gonna put me in the same situation, I can't do it.
Okay. Okay, I hear you.
If you're gonna take me somewhere that you know it's gonna be a shootout, it's gonna be a stabbing, or we're gonna get locked up, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, no, no, no. I'm not talking nothing like that. I mean,
No, I'm saying like with the young guys.
yeah,
If
yeah.
you're up to that kind of level of fun, I'm not with it.
Okay. Cause
If you take me somewhere and we do all this stuff that's not technically legal, like street racing and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, you're always gonna look out for my best interest, and you're not gonna let anything bad happen to me. That's fine.
okay, yeah. Well, cause I don't know. For me, I don't consider myself an old cat. I mean, I'm probably an old cat, but I don't consider myself an old dude. I consider myself kind of free spirited, do what I want to do, you know. But the thing about it is, I find that a lot of older people, they prefer, you know, kick back in the crib and watch Brady Bunch, the reruns, and just kick back and say that's a lot of fun. Sometimes it's cool, but then again, I couldn't tell you when was the last time that I went to do something fun like racing. Well, no, I'm lying. I'll be driving fast all the time, anytime I get a chance. Um, I don't know. I enjoy myself. I enjoy myself. But for me, and you
But
tell me,
you never told me. You never, ever, ever, ever disclosed your age.
I never disclosed my age.
Nope.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you just kept telling me, don't worry about it, don't worry about it.
All right, so check it. You know what? It's I reveal it in the book actually. So um, for what was I gonna say? So check it. I find that once you hit um once you hit a certain age, regardless older, younger, I think it don't even matter the age, right? But I think
Mm-hmm.
that, like, let's say if I'm like lacking or I'm like losing my energy or whatever it be, then my other half should pick up the energy, you know what I'm saying? And vice versa. And
Yeah,
that's where the balance should come in. But I
of
think
course.
I think that it's got to be like some enjoyment because which I do this. I'm like working every day because I enjoy it. And I think that's one of the things that you got to do what you love, and I think your other half got to love it. Y'all got to do things together. But it's got it's got
Definitely.
I like that excitement that get your adrenaline pumping, and I think that's what keeps you young. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, your adrenaline got to pump. I don't. Maybe you got to jump out of planes or something. You know,
I don't know about jumping out of planes.
no, you
I
wouldn't.
have a fear of heights.
You scared of heights?
Yeah.
Cause see, I think that when it comes down to it, anyone, if you fear something, you got to face it. And the best way to fear heights is to jump out of a plane or jump off a cliff into the water. I think that's a crazy feeling. I'll give you a story, right? So I was in Mexico, went to Mexico. I go there very often, right? So there's a place,
Mhm.
the Mayans, it's where the Mayans are, and you see like all the pyramids and everything like that. So you go there and they have like these holes in the ground. It's like a cliff and it's water. Now, in the hole before you hit the water, it's quite of a distance. You know what I'm saying? So you're
Mhm.
talking about maybe 80 feet drop. So 80 feet is okay. So there's a ledge to where it's like 5 feet. That's the drop. Then you walk up the steps, you go up to like 30 feet. And then you go a little higher, you could go up to 80 feet. You know what I'm saying? So I decided that I saw a little kid jumping off the cliff. So I'm like, oh, and I'm talking about maybe like 7 years old. So I was like, oh, yeah. He's at the 80-foot drop. So I was like, all right, cool. You know what? If he could do it, I'm definitely gonna bang this out, and cause it's like I see the drop, so it's like it's looks kind of scary. So because I was scared, especially, I really wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I went up to the top, and when I went up to the top and I looked down, I kind of changed my mind, cause it was if you're looking up from down to up and you see the top of the cliff, it looks high, but it's not that bad. Now, when I go up to look down, I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this another day, you know? So, long story short, I got up there and I kind of wanted to change my mind. Now, a female was right there. She was like, I know you're not scared, right? So I was like, nah, nah, nah. I just gotta go back down and get something because I forgot something. But looking down, it was crazy. And you don't see the water. It's black water. It's not like it's. I guess it's clear, but it's so deep that it's just pitch black. You know what I'm saying? So so long story short, I kind of build up the courage and I say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna jump off because this little 7 year old he jumped off anyway, and I was scared. So I walked to the edge again and I looked down again and I backed up again instead of jumping. You know what I'm saying? But at this time, my heart was pumping so hard that I was hearing it inside of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I think my eyes was beating and could have feel my heartbeat through my eyes. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I figured, I can't just like walk back down because I haven't seen nobody go up all the way up into the top and walk back down. They always jump down. So I decided I'm gonna jump down. I'm gonna go to the edge, but I'm not gonna look down. I'm just gonna jump down. And so I went, jumped down. Now, as I was falling down, I started thinking, like, what the hell did I do? And so by that point, if I'm able to think before I even hit the water and I'm questioning myself while I'm in the air before I hit the water, I said to myself, I'm a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
so I got down, dropped in the water, and once I got in the water, I was like, it was like it was crazy. That was like one of the biggest adrenaline that I ever had. You know what I'm saying? And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I did it. I'm gonna go again, which I didn't go again, but I would have gone again because the line was crazy. But I would have gone again, but that's the adrenaline. I'm just talking about that adrenaline, that rush. You know what I'm saying? Sort of like riding a bike, a motorcycle, and dipping through traffic and going over 200 miles an hour. It's just one of those things. Now, I'm not saying for people to
I've
do
always
that.
wanted to ride a motorcycle. I never did.
You never ride it, or you never ride on the back of one.
Both.
Oh, you got to do it. You got to do it, but you got to do it with somebody who kind of know what they doing. And I recommend go slow at first. You get more comfortable. Tell him to go as fast as he could go. Over 200 miles an hour, it puts you in a different mind zone. You know what I'm saying? You just it's just get that adrenaline pumping. And I think you need that to stay, I won't say young, but to stay right. Dusty Tanker is in the building. Okay. So,
So how about we do this? By
yeah.
next year, you take me skydiving. The only way I'll do it is I'll do it with you.
All right. So, but here's the thing. We got to have we're going to go live. Go skydiving. We go live and yeah. That'll be fire. That'll be fire. Cause I've never done skydiving. You're scared of
So you
heights.
wanna see my eyes pop out of my head when we jump?
Well, look, that's the adrenaline. You want that adrenaline to be pumping and you get that rush. You know what I'm saying? Now, Dusty Tanker is probably about 11 years old, 12 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he haven't his adrenaline haven't really start pumping yet. Well, let me not say that. I'll give you a story, right? You're giving too much stories out here. Dusty Tanker one day was in the back of I was driving a Subi. You remember in school I drove green Subi? I don't know if you remember that one. Green Subaru
Mm,
WRX. But anyway, he was in the back, right?
uh-huh.
So I just I went crazy with it. I went crazy with it. Okay? Dipping hard. I was on the southern state. I mean, I was dipping hard. And I look in my rearview mirror and he was practically crying in the back.
Oh.
So I was like, Dusty Tanker, what's going on? Are you okay? He said, no, I'm not okay. So I was like, what's the problem? He's like, I'm scared. So I was shocked because I think as a young kid, you don't have no fear. But he was scared. That's just not his thing. At least at that time, it's not. But I think it's important for a kid's adrenaline to be pumping. You gotta get the adrenaline pumping. As an adult, you gotta get your adrenaline pumping, but safe, obviously safe. Um, that might have been reckless of me with my brother's two son driving like a maniac, as you would say, huh?
Yeah, that was a
What
little
do
too much
you,
for him.
yeah, what do you think is a good way to get your adrenaline pumping?
Mine,
Yeah, what's your ideal? Dusty Tank, I want to know your ideal too. Let me know. But talk to me. What's your ideal way for your adrenaline to get your adrenaline pumping?
I'm not even sure. I mean, I've I told you before we got held up at gunpoint, so
Well, no,
that's
no,
the
no, no, no. I'm talking about adrenaline pumping, but in a good way. I'm not talking about like I guess it could be life or death, but I'm talking about fun, having enjoying yourself, but like adrenaline pumping. You know, Could it be swimming? You know how to swim?
Hell yeah.
Oh, so okay. Do you go all the way out in the ocean? When you go in the ocean, do you swim and go like to where the lifeguards are like, "Hey,
Mm,
hey, hey, get back, get back."
no, nah. I'll be honest with you. Ever since I saw that movie Jaws, I'm not going somewhere where I can't see my feet.
Okay.
Unless the water's like really super clear, like in the Caribbean, I'm not doing it.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Dusty Tanker is saying exercise, get his adrenaline pumping. Um,
That too.
yeah, Dusty Tanker. I take him exercising at the gym one of them days, and they enjoyed it. They enjoyed it. I took them running one time with me to the park. I went live. They enjoyed it. I like to
That's
push
good.
these kids, but my adrenaline is speed. I also like flying. I think flying, so many things could happen. You know, so many things could happen. Um, okay, Dusty Tanker say that was a while ago. Um, Dusty Tanker, what are you referring to? The workout or the driving?
He's
So
probably talking about you taking him to the park or
okay,
running.
okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I want to learn. I would love to learn to ride a bike. It's so scary in New York
Uh huh.
because of all the uneven pavement, all the potholes and everything, that it scares me to hit a hole and go flying somewhere. It just, I don't know, that's my fear. And we're not, we're not getting any younger, so our bones don't get back together like it used to.
Yeah, but you know what it is though. Why think about the what could happen? If it's gonna make you happy, psh, let's get it. Let's do it. You only live once. Live it to the
Yeah,
max,
true.
baby. Even though I'm like one of my bikes has been, I park it up for how many years now? I haven't touched it. Every summer I say I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna be riding, but I haven't done that in a while. So Dusty Tanker was talking about the workout together. Um, so Angie is out there. Angie, let me know what is your adrenaline pumping thing. Um, Dusty Tank is saying that the workout is get his adrenaline pumping. Um, Major Pain, you say what? Motorcycle to ride on the
Yeah,
bike. That would do it, right?
that would do it. Or, you said one day we're going to go skydiving, so
Oh,
that too.
I think that skydiving, especially if you're afraid of heights, I think that's gonna be that one that's gonna that's gonna have you like that's gonna get your adrenaline pumping.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay, Dusty Tanker is saying that riding a roller coaster that will actually like get him going.
Oh, I went to, not to cut you off, I went to Great Adventure when they first opened up the Nitro.
Oh,
And the Nitro, you only have like this yellow thing that goes in between your legs. You don't have any like extra harnesses or anything. So that was like terrifying. And it keeps going up and up and up. And every time you reach a certain marker, it'll tell you you are as high as this landmark. Then it goes up more. You going as high as this other landmark. By the time we got to the top, I'm looking at one of my friends and I'm like, why are we on this?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then when it got us to the top and it stopped right there and you look down, I went pale.
You
I
know,
went completely pale. And then the thing started dropping. When I tell you I was screaming, the guy next to me, my guy friend, was screaming like such a girl. It's not even funny. I had to start laughing in the middle of it because he was making me laugh. He was screaming like crazy.
but like
But it felt,
the nitro was crazy. I agree with that.
yeah.
Crazy. I agree. I agree. Nitro. I remember that ride. Um, what was the craziest ride in Great Adventures for me?
Which one?
The free fall. It's like you sit down in this. It's like four people sit down in like a bench. It's like a chair. It goes
Mm-hmm.
up. Goes up, and then you hear it go, and then boom, it fall. Yo, that get me every single time. And I think
Mm.
I've been on that ride the most. The Nitro though was the next one that I like, that always get me pumped up. Yeah, the Nitro is crazy. Nitro is crazy. That's one of those rides I must say. Angie say I had to laugh when I see it. She say what get her pumping is shopping. Oh my
Is it
God.
speed shopping?
Yeah, I think Angie's one of those that don't matter whatever she's shopping, as long as she's shopping, that's gonna get her pumping, get her
Okay.
adrenaline pumping.
I like what other thing? Dancing. Like Spanish music dancing?
Ah, which what? All right. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Merengue, I could dance to merengue. I think it's cool, you know. But what's fascinating to watch, and I mean, I could do a little something. I'm not too ill at it. Is salsa?
Oh, I could do that.
Yeah, salsa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Salsa is very impressive. I don't know if y'all out there know about salsa. I don't know, Angie. If you know about salsa, let me know. Dusty Tanker. Listen, you got to learn how to dance. Well, maybe I should have taught him already. But you got to learn how to dance. Number one, you gotta be able to dance to reggae. Number two, you gotta be able to dance to merengue. Number three, you gotta be able to learn to dance to salsa. If you could dance to salsa, it's a wrap. It's over.
Yeah. You got the whole Spanish, all the Spanish females are gonna be on your.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you, if a dude dance with you, right? And he haven't said a word, haven't said a word, and you know he he dance, and he knows how to dance. How does it how does it like do it put him over the top?
It's a plus. Yeah, 'cause I like dancing.
But it's a big plus, isn't it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Dusty Tanker, learn to dance. You gotta. He say he don't want to dance. To be honest with you, okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you. There's a lot of things you're gonna want to do, and a lot of things you're not gonna want to do. Dancing is one of the things you're gonna. Even if you don't want to do it, you better learn how to do it. You're still young, so learn from now. Just trust me on that. Trust me on that.
Eventually, he'll probably do it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Gotta learn how to dance. Trust me. Just trust me. So, do you know how to dance to reggae?
Yeah, basic moves.
Oh, you know the basics. Okay, okay. I don't think Angie know how to dance. She's not doesn't seem to be a dancer at all. She's one of
We used to
those
have
that
house parties,
huh?
and we used to have a lot of house parties when I was in high school.
Ah, oh, okay. Wait, what high school you went to?
James Madison, Brooklyn.
Oh, BK. Okay, 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 okay. Now, let me see who else. I know Heather. She forget about her. She don't know how to dance. Um, but do you know how to dance reggae? You say a little something. You said right. Do you know
A
how to
little some
dance to heavy metal?
heavy metal. No.
I mean, well, Heather says she know how to dance. Heavy metal, heavy metal. Heavy metal is that's that like heavy metal
Like rock and like that stuff
like
that
that.
sounds like demons that come out of African records.
Yeah.
No, that's no.
You're
Never
not.
danced that.
Oh, you're not into that.
Nah.
All right. Well, see, the thing about it is, I think with heavy metal, I don't think it's a specific dance for that. I think it's just move and jump and move and jump. I think that's pretty
Yeah, like
much it.
banging your head or something. I don't know.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I mean, the only song I like, and that's about as deep as I go, is Metallica. Like a few songs that they have,
Okay.
uh, and Guns N' Roses.
Uh,
But all that other like you're listening to and it sounds like I don't know what
yeah.
that I can't do.
Okay, okay. I think the beautiful thing about music is that with music, the music is the vibes. So depending on the vibe that you want to catch, you listen to that particular music. Um, and regardless if you understand what they saying or you don't understand what they saying, it's like you catch the vibes, you know. And
Yeah,
that's why I like music so much. And I don't like one particular music. I like all music. You know what I'm saying? And I like some like I like some of that hardcore Spanish music, to be honest with you, because it sounds kind of like poetry, you know? And like my favorite guy to me who I like is Tego Calderon. You ever heard you
Tego I can deal with.
Oh, you could deal
It's
with him.
just that I can listen to him. There's no problem. It's just these later ones that come out and it's 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 very vulgar.
Yeah, I
The
guess it
songs that they
is.
come out with.
I guess it is, but I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know what they be saying, but I like it. I just think it's like poetry. You know, when I
Well, if you understood what they were saying, like, oh, it all it's talking is about, come over here, let me fuck you. Come over here, let me stick this in here, and this. It's very, very graphic,
vulgar. Okay.
and the way they speak, and it's like I'm like I'm not a prude. I'm a very sexual person, but it's like, why are you talking like that? No, I don't want that. That sounds nasty.
All right, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. What I really like is the way they put the words together and the way it just the words come off. Same thing with reggae. You know, reggae. If you listen to reggae, some of the reggae, it's just like it's always about the gun talk, the girl talk, and that's it. But some of it, it's the way the rhythm and the way how they sing to the rhythm. I just love it. It's the same thing with the Spanish music. It's something about the way how the beat and the way how they sing to the beat is just fire. Now I
Yeah.
don't know what they be
I
talking
mean,
about.
I'm particular to the older reggae, the old school reggae.
Oh, the more smooth reggae or like the dancehall reggae.
Dance hall, like the
Oh,
90s
okay.
type of reggae.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I like that too. I like that too. I'm into that.
Not the latest one where they all, it's like, you're sitting there like, what the hell what did he just say?
Oh, well.
Is he making sense? Nah, it's just, nah, it's getting too much. It's like, it's too much. It was a lot smoother back then. I don't know. I can't explain it. It was a lot smoother back then. It was a lot less, even though it was graphic, but it wasn't put in a graphic way.
Right. I think it was more class was put to it. Not to even say it's
Exactly.
not it I guess it's really not as classy as back in the days, but it's just not as much class now. It's just like, but I must say, for me, I just some of the times, depending on the mood I'm in, I enjoy listening to it. Now the Spanish music, I guess it's because I don't know exactly what they're saying. I just enjoy it all the
Yeah.
time. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, I could throw on like especially Tego. I just like I think he's like spitting poetry. You know what I'm saying? The way how his words join up each other is like I'll be like, yo, this dude he's the truth. You know what I'm saying? He's the truth.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I listen to a lot of different music. I could vibe with reggae. I could vibe with soca. I could
oh,
vibe with
soca is fire. Yeah, yeah.
Spanish music. I can listen to classical music. I can listen to, what else? What else do we have? Back in the 70s, like disco music and stuff like that. I could vibe to a lot of different, music.
Yeah,
It's just
music is very
I
important.
don't like the latest Spanish music is a little bit too much for me.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I mean, you know, I be screwing up their names, you know, but I love to listen to it. Maybe it's because I just don't know exactly what they're saying, but I
Mhm.
enjoy it. I really enjoy it. I really
Yeah, I
enjoy
need
it.
to start teaching you some Spanish.
Yeah, I had a friend that used to be like well, actually I used to have oh man, Pimpsler. Pimpsler? I don't know if you ever heard of that. It's
Mm.
and they give like CDs and different levels and for you to learn Spanish. So it's real cool, real cool. And it's very good actually. But if you don't use it, you lose it. It's like you forget. So
Okay.
my Spanish skills was getting up to specs. Well, at least that's what I thought anyway. Um, but I kind of eased back, and now I'm not all that great at it. So that's what it is. It is what it is.
So we gotta get you back on it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna get back. I'm definitely gonna get back. So look, back to the topic. I guess you figure you prefer the older guy. You definitely prefer the older guy because mature, and you don't want to get another youngster to be mature. You prefer somebody to
Well,
come in mature.
I the guys that I've seen, the guys that are younger, it's just I don't know. They're a little too wild, a little too.
Too much
You're
energy?
doing too much. I don't do smoking.
You don't do what?
I don't do a lot of drinking. I don't smoke.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, but that's kind of lame. You know what it is? The youngsters, they got a lot of energy. It's like a dog. If you don't walk the dog is like all over the place. It's like built up energy. So these youngsters, they got to release the energy. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's good even if you get a youngster and he got all that energy. You just got to help him to release the energy. Because then you get some
I,
older cats that's just have a lot of energy for no reason. And
I don't have a problem releasing all that energy. That's not a problem.
well, yeah, even like that, yeah. Well, you know,
I can keep up with that. That's not a problem.
yeah.
It's
Well,
just the mentality of,
I got you.
you trying to, sometimes you try to show a younger person, listen, don't do this that way, do it this way. I'm telling you because of experience. And they're not trying to hear it. They want to do things their own way and they want to be hard headed. So
Yeah.
you can't really force somebody into your ways, or you can't really try to get some ideas to certain people because they're so close minded. You too young. You want fast money. You want to do things your way. You want to be living, on the edge, and you want to do a lot of stuff. I don't have time for that. I got things. I got responsibilities, and my bills are not going to get paid if we're both sitting in jail.
All right. So check it out. Check it out. Oh, like downtime. Downtime. For me, I think you should definitely do something that gets your adrenaline pumping, right? On your downtime. But if your job that you do when you do it gets your adrenaline pumping, even better. You know what I mean? So for me, some of the times messing with these cars get my adrenaline pumping. What gets your adrenaline pumping right now that you do on a regular, even once a week, once every other week? Okay, once a month. What do you do now to get your adrenaline pumping?
Uh, I'm not really sure.
You're not sure? Well, think about it. Think about it, and then you tell me. Um, Heather, what do you do to get your adrenaline pumping? Angie, what do you do to get your adrenaline pumping? This is gonna be like one of the last questions. Dusty Tanker, what do you do that gets you excited, and how often do you do it? Dusty Tanker, you should be doing something that gets you pumped up. Don't tell me video games either, other than video games. Okay, had to say argue with a husband. Okay. Um, Dusty Tanker, what exactly gets you pumped up? What gets you excited? What gets you? What do you do to get you like really excited? Okay, so Heather is saying that she's kidding. Do yoga and watch movies. That's what get her adrenaline pumping. Uh, okay. I,
I mean, when I finish working and I get myself ready to feed my dogs and take them out, I start playing a little bit of music to get myself a little bit, a little pepped up.
okay. All right.
So that could be it.
Okay, got you. For me, when it comes to my dogs, right? So sometimes what get me pumped up is like as I'm walking my dog, there's a command that I give them to say to stick them on people. You know, somebody might be walking directly to me, and I feel they should be walking around. So I'll be like, Varam, Varam. So Varam, that's to get them like to really to get the dog pumped up to want to bite, you know. So as soon as the guy will come close, they go crazy and try to bite him, and I hold them back. I'm like, yo, I wonder why it's going on like this. But you know, I already know. You know, it just that I get a kick out of that. You know, so when it
That.
comes to my dogs, that's what I enjoy. That get me hyped because it's like the energy and the adrenaline the energy that they put out to get to bite that person. It's like, to me it gets my adrenaline pumping too, so they like kind of feed me their energy, and I like hold them down and calm them down and say, okay, okay, that's enough. But it's just like a pump for me, you know. So Dusty Tanker say playing video games, which I knew he would say that. You know what I'm saying? I knew that. That's other than that, Dusty Tanker, what gets you excited? He say never mind. But so what do you think? Just music. I guess music is what really pumps you up then.
Yeah, definitely. You could
Okay.
be um you could be driving somewhere
Mm-hmm.
and you're like bored and down, or you're like blah, like whatever. You put on some good music, you put on some Biggie or some 50 Cent or some Tupac, and then you start, driving a different way because you get excited. You're like, yeah, gangster music, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, yeah.
And you start going faster. You start, flipping people the bird, like, oh, learn how to drive, and
Yeah.
you get road rage. There you go, listening to rap music, getting road rage, and you start getting all amped up because of that music.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The music definitely gets you going. I agree with that. I agree with that. But for me, sometimes I like to be like when I'm racing. If I'm racing, I don't like too much loud music. You know, when I'm
Mm.
racing, like racing, especially if I'm racing for money. I'm not into the loud. It, I don't know. Some people like that though. The louder the music, the more they focus.
Yeah, I used to study with classical music.
Ah, did it and that worked?
Yeah, half of the time in school where we used to take our tests, I used to have the YouTube on the side playing classical music,
Mm.
and it calmed me down and it relaxed me enough to, for me to be able to take the test properly and not be too like worried or too like get too anxious and start thinking too many things like, oh, I'm not gonna pass this test, I'm not gonna get it right. No, I used the classical music and it relaxed
Mm.
me.
Nice, nice, nice. So wow, music is a very important instrument, right?
Yeah, it could
Yeah,
either soothe you or it could pump you up.
absolutely, absolutely. So Dusty Tanker enjoys listening to rap music too. Okay, I guess Dusty Tanker, what artist is your who's your favorite rap artist? He's probably gonna say 6ix9ine, but
Oh God.
I, who's your favorite rap artist? And why?
Mine, I don't
Yeah.
have one. I have a few.
All right. Who's like at the top of the list that just pop in your head right now?
As you said.
50 Cent. Ladies normally like 50 Cent. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
dudes like him too. He's official. He's official. Why do you? What makes you like 50 Cent?
I can understand what he's rapping.
Okay.
I don't have to decipher what he's saying, and he's about his business.
Facts. 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 Now, Dusty Tanker is saying that he likes Drake. Do you like
Drake is
Drake?
good.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm surprised. I'm surprised that he even say Drake cuz I guess Drake's been on the top of the chart for many years now. I must say he's been dropping hit after hit after hit after hit. Drake's been on
Yeah, he
fire for
does his
many
thing
many
too.
years. For me, I like Jay Z. I think Jay Z is like one of the best out there, only because everything that he's rapping about is something that he's done. It's like he's one of those artists that he give you his life. He tell you his story, and it's a story that he's going through, and you see him grow as a human being through his music, and I like that. That's what made me really like Jay Z. You like Jay
Yeah,
Z?
true, true.
Do you like Jay Z?
I like Jay Z. I like a lot of his music.
Okay,
Some songs I don't really feel, but yeah.
okay, yeah, I feel you on that. I mean, you're never gonna like somebody 100%. You know, so that's what's up.
Yeah, I like Tupac,
Pop,
Biggie,
yeah, yeah, I like both of them too. I think.
Jada Kiss.
Oh, you like Jada? Okay.
Yeah, I like Jada Kiss. Some of Jim Jones music.
Yeah, Jim Jones. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that Harlem vibe.
Cameron.
Yeah, Dipset. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. What about the Punisher, Big Pun?
Yeah, some of his songs too, yeah. I could,
Okay.
rock with him.
All right, all right, all right. Okay. So that's what it is. Hey, you know what? Give them your last thoughts. Give everybody your last thoughts. Let them feel you a little bit more. And I want to say thank you for even calling in and rocking out with me, co-hosting with me. I appreciate that. But
No problem.
give everyone your give them your vibes. Give them a last word.
The last word. For the young ones,
Yes.
knowledge is power.
Okay.
Uh, for the older ones, try to take care of your body as much as you can. Family is everything.
Oh, wait. Repeat that.
Family is everything.
Oh, family. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And always remember, you only got one mother.
You only got one mother. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's number one. Because everybody treats their mother like, there's some people I know that treat their mother like nothing. And there's people out there that don't have a mother
Mm.
that wish their mothers were still alive. Thankfully, I've got mine, so I don't have that problem. But you know, don't take people for granted because
Mm.
they here now, but they're not gonna be here all the time.
Well said. Well said. I like that. I like that. I like that. So I appreciate you. Thanks for calling in. I'm gonna talk to you
You're
soon.
welcome, hon.
All right. Thank you for
Yes,
rocking with me. I appreciate that.
you're welcome.
All right.
Later, huh?
All right. Bye bye. So that is Major Pain. She rocked out with me, co-host. I just want to say, like she said, don't take nobody for granted. I think that's very important, especially Mama Dukes. Mom Dukes, you know I love you. All right. Pop Dukes, you know I love you. Well, if you don't know, now you know. All right. And so that's pretty much it. We're gonna sign out as that. And you know, we ain't gonna take nobody for granted. I appreciate everybody watching. Thank you. Peace and love. Until Wednesday. Here we go, baby. Peace and love. Holla at me.